Hi, and welcome to It Figures. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing something a little different. It's the dragon Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And it's made by Spin Master. Okay, so the only reason I really got this was because it was on a clearance rack at Walmart. And I really loved How to Train Your Dragon movie. And the dragon itself in it was just really cool. So for $20, I decided to just pick this up. The box is really pretty impressive. It's very large, and as you can see, the graphics on the back are really bright and colorful. On the right hand side, the package is opened to where you can see Toothless or Night Fury. There's a little hole here to where if you push a button, Night Fury's fire comes out. But I will get to that in a minute. There's a flap on the front of the box that opens up to reveal all of Night Fury. And inside there's another little window here showing Hiccup on top of Toothless. Okay, so let's go ahead and open him up and see if the dragon is as cool as it was in the movie. The whole figure is actually enclosed in this box pretty well. It's an actually... The entire box is sealed from top to bottom. And it looks like I'm going to have some scissors to cut them out. Once you get the bottom of the package open, there's actually more of these straps down here too. So here we have Toothless out of the box and with no wings on yet. The detail here on Toothless is actually pretty good. It's not spectacular, but you know, it's not bad at all. His saddle, if you want to call it that, is actually all one color. You know, the straps and everything is all molded into brown. But even though it's only one color, the detail here is pretty decent. And just like the movie, those straps follow him all the way back to his tail section. It goes all the way down to his tail and ends in the fin back here. Which again actually has some pretty nice details on it. The texture of his scales is actually pretty nice. We have the one accessory that comes with Toothless, and that's of course Hiccup. And the paint job on him is okay. Around the neck collar you can see there's a little overspray. But the texture on him, like Toothless, is pretty decent. He has no articulation. It's just, you know, a rubber figure. So he's just kind of going to be sitting there. His head doesn't turn. The saddle has a little knob there that Hiccup actually sits on. So there is Hiccup sitting on top of Night Fury. And he stays on there pretty well. I mean, you can turn him upside down and he's not really going anywhere. I'm going to take a look at the wings of Night Fury now. And they're actually really nice. They're very large bat-like wings, and you can see all the scales on them. And really well sculpted on these. The wings are very impressive. And they're quite large too. And the wings just simply pop into place. The wingspan of Toothless is actually pretty impressive. Okay, so now let me show you a few things that Toothless can do. By squeezing both of the back legs together here, it makes his wings flap. And the flapping motion isn't the best in the world, but you know, it works. And there's actually a nicely placed button in one of his fins. It's actually the second one. All you gotta do is press down on it, and now you will see Night Fury's most impressive move. He has what is supposed to be fire coming out of his mouth, And it's really cool. It's a very bright LED light that comes out and spins around. And actually, it's pretty well hidden in there. You can't really see it unless you really look for it. So let's bring up the old Fickle-meter and see how Toothless stacks up. It's actually a pretty cool dragon. They did a really good job with it, with the detail and the scales and the flying motion and the fire, but it's not really what you would call a display model. Something you'd want to keep on your shelf, I don't think. But overall, as movie tie-in figures go, it's quite nice. So I would have to give Toothless a 4 out of 5. So that's been It Figures, and I hope you'll join me next time.